Mountain Journal. So there's a church that I'll get into that after. I was looking out and saw abnormal smoke, which could have potentially been a fire. So I rushed over there, and luckily a friendly man was there walking down the road, and I think he was checking on it too, just to make sure. And it's pretty weird to see too. But I was watching the smoke, and like normally controlled burns have a bit of consistency to the flow, and this appeared to be spreading, and so I rushed my ass over there. And I've been wanting to go back to the church. Uh, I am a true atheist, but that does not stop me from appreciating faith or the integrity it takes to construct these beautiful buildings. They're just absolutely gorgeous, a lot of them. Detroit has one of the most beautiful churches I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, you know, the richest families downtown Detroit. This church is it makes everything else look stupid. Let's just put it that way. And so I don't know, I was just in that mood to sit and think and enjoy and feel nature and just because the weather right now is very strange. It's sunny, but it's snowing. The dew point is reaching max, and it's you know turning into snow, and the wind is blowing it upon me, and I just am sitting there laughing and enjoying it, and like I will sit for hours, when I get in that mood, and so I'm sitting there about an it's it's almost one. Okay, so yeah, for a while, because I left at like 8:30, and so I must have sat there for an hour, maybe an hour and a half, and that I go there once a year typically, and just analyze the building, the structure, the masonry, and really appreciate the moment. And four girls walk up and talking to one. Like I was looking at that rock and just like analyzing the calculus of it to make it, because it's a weird curved rock, and how somebody can place that, because it can't just be trial and error. The building would collapse. She goes over. She's like, "This one? No, a bit more to your right. That one? No, no, a little bit more. That one?" It's so cute, and and just they had the keys to the church, so they let me in, so I could look inside again, and just talked a little bit, and I don't know, very cute women. But the more I talk to him, the more anxiety I get. I had to leave. I just wanted to be alone, to just absorb my surroundings. So I didn't get to stay as long as I wanted to. Uh, yeah, I tell them like I'm a true atheist. Like there are a lot of people like me. There's atheists that are they think it's like punk rock or something. Like it's edgy. Uh, I I know how to disprove that there is a God, but I'm not. They asked, "What is that, and why are you that?" And I just I'm not going to talk about that out of respect of this place. Like this is not the place to discuss that. I didn't come here for that. I came here to admire the integrity of the love of just the faith and grace of men that come and they build these things. And I don't know, maybe it stems from like Freemasonry is old in my lineage. Honestly, we don't know how far back it goes, but my grandfather was able to track us back to like 1614. And so we don't know, but it's inherent in me that like I love quality masonry. It's beautiful. And then the devotion to your beliefs, your faith, your imagination, and what you are willing to craft through a humble nature of what you believe is a force that can overcome everything. It's, that's why I respect religion, even though you could call me an antichrist, you could call me, you know, um, an anti theist, but those are more complex ideas and things that I don't want to explain right now. I've already probably explained them in other videos, but basically, what it means, I'm not anti you, I'm anti theology. It means that I want a future of complete diversity, and that I want every, like, we are one world with 7 billion realities walking on it, is what it is. And that's why I use that term. And it's used to uh, invoke a type of interpretation of me so that I can analyze people properly and know what and who and how they are. Don't get me wrong, I would have enjoyed hanging out with those girls more, but I've I I can't accept that temptation anymore, and they were admiring it too, as I was describing it. It's such a beautiful building, and like the willpower it takes to build something like that. There's no way that you can say that that's not worthy of respect. Like they 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 have cameras there now. I noticed them. So yeah, they were watching me the whole time, but that's okay. They're making sure that that place is safe, and that's perfectly fine. It should be protected. It's absolutely beautiful. Like I'm telling them, because I got this fireplace here, how much I respect like this too. I don't want. I just. But I have no more space. If even they were to desire something from me, I am not able to offer that anymore. Not that, like, I think I'm one of the ugliest fucking people I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm hideous. But the love of the mind is completely different. And if there was something to have potential, then it it will happen naturally. And so I had to leave. I wanted to sit and enjoy it more, but I'm sitting there and because I love when the mountains get hazy and foggy and misty and we're in a fucking cloud. It's so cool. And the sun's coming out, it's warming me, but the wind is blowing snow upon me, and I'm just sitting there and just it if you get it, you get it. A lot of people, they don't spend that time. I have always loved spending that time. And I think in Naruto, Shikamaru, he enjoys spending his time slowly. And I didn't really recognize that, I guess, until I rewatched the series, and I saw that, and I was like, that is exactly how I used to be, and I still am. Like, I love spending my time slowly, but I also like being very fast. So I'm I'm like multi-hemispherical. It's fucking annoying. But today was a really great day to go and take the angst of resenting the snowfall and going there to sit and just sit. That's all it was. It was just me sitting. People were definitely checking up, though. Like, that place is heavily protected. And they should be protecting it. It's a beautiful building. It's absolutely beautiful. And like I said, I'm a true atheist. Like, I know how to disprove gods and the theology. I know how to ruin that. But I'm never going to share it because we are not even close to the capability to we can't govern ourselves. People are too fucking stupid. There was a 70 car pile up. Was it 70? 50? 70? On I-70. So 50 car pile up on I-70. Because people are too fucking stupid to understand how to govern themselves. It's really disappointing, honestly. So, if I do write all these things down, or I make more videos or whatever, they all need to be hidden until time is right. But honestly, it's so cute for people, this little handful of cute dorky women, because they're always the cutest. Let's be honest. And they they come to let me in. And I addressed it. Yeah, they were watching. And they were watching on the cameras and stuff. And I just. I have too much anxiety anymore. I can't feel the calm. 12 years alone. Like, if I make a vow, I don't break it. You know, it's a lifelong devotion. So when I made mine, they weren't a joke. They weren't. There's a loophole, but nobody will ever find it because I'm destined to be alone forever. I'm always going to be alone. They were trying to be manipulative. One claimed to study philosophy, as I mentioned philosophy. Another claimed to study math and calculus, as I mentioned it. And the only real one had nothing left to say. Probably dangerous women, honestly. I love a dangerous woman. And I used to do this because I was trying to be a good person and I was punished for it. And at this point, it developed into attempting to control emotions. And now it's just rationality. Talking to my father, he just, you know, can't understand reasonability. And true reasonability is not manipulation, it's because of thinking of something you or they, that person or you, who have conflicting ideas or ideals, understand a democratic structure of unification through objectification or analysis and telling me that what I did was seriously fucked up for taking an axe. I grew up in a really family. Like, there was a mass shooting in our family. 7 people were killed with a gun that belonged to supposedly my great uncle. My father gifted me a gun with his initials in it. Fucked up that is. Oh, God. Is it any wonder there is no wonder left to be had? It's like stealing all my stuff and then blaming me for it. I don't think I'm gonna miss them when they're gone. Should keep a record of just the fucked up things that they've done. And it's not necessarily reading me stories when I was a kid. It's like stealing my first blanket, for instance. That's fucked up. You don't do that to a kid. Claim to be victims, but won't recognize the fact that their progeny is dying out, as if societal standards mean something. Society never lasts. It's always changing. Society's worthless. Being a functioning member of society is fucking pointless. The only thing that lasts is philosophy, because that defines what it means to be a human, to be cognitive. If we lose that, we devolve. They're also goddamn fucking stupid and hopeless. Everybody is. They're pointless. They have nothing to offer, and they're trapped in a system. I hear my skin popping. Everybody's trapped in this paradox of Stockholm effect, but like there's nothing out there. There's nothing at all. It is empty. And no matter how far you delve into physics, like you're trapped. We are all trapped right now. And so no matter how many times I do this, all I want to do is do it more and more. It's addicting, and it's because it's control. over my own body and reality. I just had to leave. Like, I can't be around women anymore. They looked a bit. I analyzed them. They were suggestive of bringing me to a weak potential place. It's really beautiful upstairs. Is it? How dumb do you fucking think I am? The only way that I exist and have survived is from avoiding influence from other people. You never trust them, especially the religious. They're vicious. So I had to leave. Couldn't even enjoy the church. Just enjoy taking in the beauty. And I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to do this, but it just doesn't feel like anything anymore. It's really disappointing how numb you become. Voltaire was a hell of a good philosopher. If 4 women approach you randomly and isolate you in a building, there's only 2 options. Or 3. Are they actually wanting to talk to you? Look at me. No. 2. Is it sexual? Probably not. And 3. What is there to gain from isolating you? The only thing to gain from isolating me is removing me. There isn't anybody that I've ever known in all these years that have ever wanted me around. They were moving around a lot too, sectioning things off, analyzing the room. But I do love a dangerous woman. However, you ain't getting the best of me. I got shit I still gotta do. What a bummer. Can't just sit and just enjoy anything anymore. You turn yourself into a target. can even just sit outside the church and just enjoy the masonry. It's still not enough. I don't even feel it anymore. It used to qualm me. Gonna listen to some music.